another episode of SMC Reviews. I am here, it's my last review intro. I'm here with Caitlin. We're gonna review movies anymore. We're all sad. We just came back from seeing The Jungle Book. Yay! This is gonna be spoiler, because, it's The Jungle Book. You know the story, you've seen the cartoon, and if you haven't, then you had no childhood. The movie's awesome. It basically follows, we all know the story again. Mowgli grows up with wolves, makes friends with Bagheera, the black leopard panther thing. Then the Baloo comes in, King Louie, Kaa, Shere Khan, they're all in there, so he's got to try to get back to the man village. It follows the beats pretty well to the cartoon, really. But it's very emotional. It delves into the emotional impact of the pack, getting rid of their little baby boy, and then falls with Bagheera. There's a lot of violence in this movie. Shere Khan's one of those gangster mob bosses that just doesn't give a fuck. He's yeah, you're dead, whatever. And again, just follows the basic plot. They do songs in here, Bare Necessities, that was good. And then they do I Want to Be Like You, which I personally didn't think fit in really well. But
it's a classic.
It's a classic, so nostalgia, whatever. They play during the end credits anyway. And everything in this movie is CG, except for the boy. I don't know who his name is, but he does a very good job, and he actually looks like Mowgli from the cartoon. And yeah, the fur is good, the grass is great, the water, everything in here is CGI. And the animals look great. They're in very much proportion to the kid, except for King Louie. I don't know why they made him King Kong size.
I found some of the other animals were really big too.
You mean the gibbons?
Oh, the monkeys,
but, yeah.
And the elephants too, the baby elephant.
Oh yeah, the baby elephant, yeah.
Was 6 times the size of the kid.
Yeah, but I don't know how big baby Indian elephants are.
I don't know, I've always just seen elephants, baby ones, up to people's chests.
Yeah, that's...
just little, I don't know.
Because Mowgli's meant to be 10.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe.
But, yeah, no, they were pretty good.
Maybe it's legit, maybe, I don't know. If anyone who has experience with Indian elephants, please comment.
We also sat really, really close, so it was, kind of distorted, our angle a little bit.
Yeah, but, so we're like this the whole time.
Yeah, so they could have looked bigger than they were.
Maybe. We saw this movie in 3D, but I don't really think it matters. There wasn't anything, crazy 3D-ish. And whoever decided to make Bill Murray, the voice casting in this is great. Bill Murray plays Baloo. Shere Khan is voiced by Idris Elba, which is genius. He's very menacing and he's more aggressive and actually does a lot more than he does in the cartoon. Kaa is voiced by Scarlett Johansson, but she's only in there for a minute. Bagheera is voiced by Ben Kingsley, and Nakina, or whatever, the mother wolf, is voiced by Lupita Nyong'o, and the father wolf, he's voiced by somebody famous too, but I can't remember who it was, and that'll annoy me forever until I look it up. So yeah, again, follows the same beats. The main difference, though, between this and the cartoon is that Mowgli never does actually end up going to the man village. He just hangs out in the jungle after they kill Shere Khan. I don't know. I never read the book. I'm basing this off of the Disney movie, which is what it's based off of anyway. The opening credits are great. It starts off all cartoony, and then it goes back to CG. I liked it, and it was a good homage to the very end credits. It changes to a paper sketch thing, and then it closes the actual book, and it was good. So besides some scientific animal proportions, that's all the nitpicks I've got against it. What about you?
The kid, you could tell was an actor, obviously. You could tell he was really good for a kid. But, some of the stuff, you could tell he was acting a little bit. Yeah, but it's, he was also talking to an imaginary wolf, so.
Yeah, kid acting like he's using his hands a lot and, yeah. Why do we have to go back to the men's village? Blah.
Yeah, no, I thought it was, honestly, I thought it was gonna ruin the cartoon for me, but it was a lot better than I expected.
If anything, it enhances the cartoon.
Yeah, I remembered a whole bunch of stuff that I forgot about.
Because we went in there's a lot of kids in there. Now, kids are going to see this and be like, ooh. And their parents will be like, oh yeah, there's a cartoon version. So, to compensate for this obviously not being out on video or DVD, they're going to want to watch The Jungle Book at home. So it's going to introduce people to the old cartoon, which is great. And I'll get more songs and Selena's from the Elephants and whatnot.
Yeah, I kind of missed that whole elephant stuff. Because in the cartoon, they were so funny.
The elephants are like marching like a army, and in here they're like...
Literally, it's terrifying.
I don't want to say they're gods, but...
Yeah.
They bow down to the elephants to show respect because elephants, like, shape the landscape, basically. They give us an elephant lesson in what they actually do.
Yeah.
So I guess what they do in India is the same what they do in Africa. They, like, move trees and dig holes and whatever.
Yeah.
So there's that. But, yeah, and, Bill Murray as Blue is just hilarious. I don't even know. I can't imagine anyone else as Blue anymore. So maybe the cartoon will be ruined for me. I don't know. I have to watch it again.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that was that movie was the last movie I think that... I don't know if he directed it or he was involved in it, but that was the last movie Walt Disney was involved / maybe directed with before he died.
Wow.
So after that was the last movie of the Disney Golden Age. And then it just went down to shit from the Silver Age. Because there was a period where, like, Don Bluth Animation was taking over Disney Animation until, like, Oliver and Company. And then, because around that time, Land Before Time came out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was competing with it, and Disney's like, shit, what are we gonna do? And then we got the Disney Renaissance, and then, that took off, and now we're in I guess this is the post-Renaissance age or something. Forget. Or, no, they say we're entering now a new Renaissance because of Frozen. But,
Yeah.
I don't know. But, whatever. So, yeah, and surprisingly enough, I don't know if this is the kids were at a better age or because we actually had adults who knew how to be parents. But there was, like, a few screams when Shere Khan was on screen, but, they were pretty well behaved. And the only light I saw was, there was this kid walking back from the bathroom and she had those sneakers that lit up. And I smiled. I had those sneakers. It's like, oh shit. So, yeah, but everyone was very well behaved in this theater. Unlike the other movie.
Packed.
It was packed, yeah, we were scared we weren't going to go in, but it was worth it. I don't regret it. It's great. So, definitely recommend it. If you've seen the original cartoon, check it out. If you've got kids, check it out, or take your little baby brothers and sisters. Or even if you haven't seen the cartoon, don't know why, but this will be a good introduction to seeing this, then you can see the original cartoon and, like, make comparisons. But really, apart from dialogue changes, it's almost exactly the same movie, apart from dialogue changes and the end. So, it's nice that way. There's no beetle vultures in here, by the way, which... I'm a little disappointed. I look at that and I'm like, oh yeah, I was in the car ride, we didn't see any vultures talking. And they weren't dressed up like the Beatles. Damn it. So I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10. What are you going to give it?
I was gonna say 9 too. It's just a good feel-good movie.
Yeah. Nostalgic feels.
It's just it was well done. Very well done. Entertaining.
Yeah. Congratulations, Disney and Jon Favreau.
Mm-hmm.
So, next movie may or may not be The Huntsman, Winter Witch or something. I don't know what it's called. The other Huntsman movie without Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
It will be that, but if it's not that, then it'll definitely be Civil War, which people are ranting and raving about already if they have confidence that it's going to be a very good movie. So this is our last review together. Maybe in Halifax next year.
Maybe.
DC will get their shit together. Maybe make a better movie. Okay, so goodbye guys.